Yeah, JJ, anything further on Anthony Davis at this point?
No. No.
You were up, I think, 2017 when he left. What did you see from that point on to the game?
The second quarter. I mean, look, 3 and 4 nights back to back. I'm not sure where our sort of collective brains were at. I understand the physical fatigue. We were a step slow all night on Maxey, particularly in that quarter. Talked pregame about having a compact shell. We were hugged up on our guys, not just on Maxey, on everyone. Talked about the guys that were heavy shift guys that we could be in a help position off of, and just just get to the basket, get to the basket, get to the basket, get to the basket. And then, I mean, frankly, you're not going to win a game if somebody takes 19 more shots than you and gets 8 more offensive rebounds. Like, we're throwing the ball everywhere. I think that is just, again, fatigue, mental and physical, just bad decision making, and poor execution, very unorganized throughout the game.
Games in 4 nights, this does happen in the NBA, but you balance kind of frustration with understanding of that in these settings.
You have to look at the big picture. The big picture is we're heading in the right direction, and missing a bunch of key players. So,
prior to the time LeBron took some time away from the team, turnovers in high volume was kind of a recurring issue for him. Did you see anything tonight that was reminiscent of the same way he was getting those turnovers back then?
Yeah, certainly forced a couple. There was some Eric Gordon's strip on him in the post, like good individual defense. We actually, believe it or not, we actually defended well for the second half and the first 8 minutes of the game. It was that last 4-minute stretch in the 12 minutes of the second quarter where we were just terrible defensively, and obviously the turnovers hurt that. But when we actually found something good in the second half, and then we just didn't execute it, and 2 of those turnovers that he had were on those plays. I'm not sure why the ball was passed the way it was, or why Max rolled the way he did. I mean, it was a very easy 4-on-3 to create, and again, I attribute that to just a lot of fatigue.
JJ, you went to Bronny in the first quarter instead of Shake or Cam. Why did you want to see a look at him there?
Yeah, just felt like on a back-to-back, just him giving us energy, I think, was the goal. I maybe put him in a tough spot, flying up yesterday, and nationally televised game and Philly, all that stuff. It's he didn't play well, but he's been playing great. In the Stay Ready games, and he's been playing great in the G. So I have confidence in him, but obviously didn't provide that at a high level.
The other thing too, I think I'm looking at it right here. Dorian and Jackson, I think, had like 9 fouls in 36 minutes combined. How much of an issue was the fouling for you guys tonight?
Dorian's 3 of his 4 were because we couldn't contain the basketball and nobody was in a shift, and he just came over to try to save a basket. So, he didn't have a lot of juice tonight either. I mean, we were searching for juice. We couldn't find any. Everything was dry.
You also eventually went to Cam. What were you looking for with him? He hadn't played in a few games.
Yeah, just felt like potentially just slowing down Maxey. We tried, I think, 5 different adjustments on him, none of which worked very well.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.